Hi, this is Trish from Passion for Juice. I'm going to be fairly brutally honest in this post. It's something that I've been tempted to do for quite some time. And today, following a post of Neil Martin, one of my inspiring friends from the Natural Juice Junkie, something I shared on his page, which has started a bit of a ripple effect and a series of people being really brutally honest online. So I thought I would share this post. Been meaning to do this for quite some time. So some of you who have followed my history have known that I have struggled with asthma and allergies over my life, and I have cured those with juicing and good nutrition. And I've been on a very long healing journey, healing myself of my allergies and my asthma, but also becoming more aware of what energy feels like, what produces energy, what robs people of energy. And then I've gone and started to study nutrition in a way to hopefully then inspire others, learn more so I can inspire others. So, and Passion for Juice has been part of that journey because, I'm passionate about juicing. But I've got to a stage in my journey where I am struggling a little bit with something personally and in my health, and that is my relationship with alcohol. Some of you know this already, and some of you, this may be a bit of a surprise. I wouldn't say that I'm an alcoholic, but maybe I do need to do that. Maybe I need to accept the fact that I do have a little bit of a problem with alcohol. I don't drink every day. I can go 4 months without having a drink when I'm doing a cleanse, which I think is pretty good. But sometimes more than once a week, I will have more than 1 or 2 glasses of wine. And it's always to relax or as a reward for a hard day or coping with the kids or celebrating something in business or celebrating with a friend, a birthday. There's always plenty of excuses to have a drink or 2 or 3. And it's very difficult for me to stop at 1, and I usually stop at 3 or 4, and then I wake up the next day and I beat myself up. And I feel disappointed in myself because I have a little bit of a headache, something that I can cope with. But I've reached this point in my life where I want to do more than just cope. I want to feel that vibrant energy that I know I am worthy of. And I do feel that I do know deep down alcohol is robbing me of that. And it's not all the time, but it's enough to have an effect on my health quite often and have an effect on the way I deal with my kids and the way I am in my business. And so, it's time to actually come clean about that and do something about it. So I want to do more than just cope. I don't want to just have a headache. I want to do more than just cope, and I don't want to be coping with a headache. So I'm going to be making this commitment to myself today that one day at a time I will be alcohol free. And I'm going to make a big commitment that I'm going to do Boomtown Fair, which is a massively mad festival, and I'm going to do it alcohol free. Now, there's been 2 triggers, or there's been several triggers this week, and I've been thinking about this, and this is a battle in my mind that goes back and forward, and it has been going back and forward for years. So, I gave up alcohol when I was pregnant and breastfeeding my kids, no problem, and then it creeps back in. It's so socially acceptable to just have a few drinks. People think you're a freak if you don't. There's so many reasons. I've got pages and pages of reasons why I have thought it acceptable to drink in the past, and I don't really want that in my life anymore. But there's been 2 triggers this week. One, I went and had a colonic therapy earlier in the week, and Jane, my lovely colonic lady in Cheltenham, had said, "You have been really dehydrated." And I know that because I have, for several festivals now in a row, I have chosen to have a couple of glasses of whiskey or a couple of glasses of gin or a couple of glasses of wine at the end of the day instead of lots of water. And I'll go to bed dehydrated. I wake up the next morning with a mild headache, which, I'll get rid of with a bit of homeopathics, like a a small homeopathic remedy, and I'll be fine. But, I'm not on top form because I've got this slight headache. And so first trigger was doing the colonic and her saying to me, yes, I'm a little bit dehydrated. And the second trigger was looking up tinnitus in this wonderful book, You Can Heal Your Life, which I have referred to a lot over the years, which is a great book. And it says, tinnitus, the cause of tinnitus is a refusal to listen, not hearing the inner voice, stubbornness. Sound familiar to my friends? Yes. And the affirmation is that I trust my higher self. I listen with love to my inner voice. I release all that is unlike the action of love. And I think sometimes having a few glasses of wine is unlike the action of love. It is not an action of love to yourself. My brain feels it the next day. My body feels it the next day, slightly achy, not energized. So I've realized that, while I'm juicing and exercising and I'm grain free and I'm dairy free and I feel fine overall, but I think it's time to raise the bar and be alcohol free and sugar free in that case as well, because I don't have a lot of sugar in my diet, but I have alcohol. So in actual fact, I do have sugar. So I'm totally inspired at the moment, and I thought I would like to share this journey with you as I heal myself. Hopefully you will also be inspired to make some small changes in your life or make some massive changes. This is going to be my change. I'm going to keep you posted on this and my journey, and let's see how I go. But at this stage, I'm going to be calling on people like you, my friends and my fans and my family, to help keep me on track and help me keep me accountable to this promise. So please, I'm reaching out to you. And, if you'd like to join me on this journey, then please, let's do it together, because I know it's not going to be an easy one, but I know it is going to be worthwhile. So thank you to big people in my life like Neil Martin and Lyle Griffiths and Carl Whitfield for highlighting the importance of this and helping me make this change. Let's see how we get on. Thanks for listening.